Hey everyone, this is Kim and welcome to the Paper Sisters November YouTube hop. Not sure whose YouTube page you came over from, but if you get lost, I have them all listed down below. You are here with Kim for Treasure Lee Kit Club, and what I've created is this fun fall sweater weather wall hanging. I kind of gilded the lily a little bit with the sweater, but we do have our sweater on here. And this is kind of sort of a sweater pattern, and that was our thing, to make sure that you had something sweater-like on your project. So if you want to see how I made this project and then stick around to find out how you can win a prize from Treasure Lee Kit Club, then we'll hop right into it. But while you're here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this wall hanging. Okay everyone, so I started my wall hanging with this round piece that I picked up. I don't remember where, but what I did was, it was the natural color, and I used some brushed corduroy distress stain on the front and the back. And I used brushed corduroy to go along with the whole sweater weather thing. Get it? I know, it's cheesy. Okay, and then I took a sheet of paper from the October kit. I'll link our kits below if you want to take a look over at them at www.treasureleekits.com. So I took a sheet of that paper. I drew it in a circle. Well, I traced the circle from here, and then I cut it out. And then what I did was, I pulled out one of my old ripping tools, and I just laid it across here, and I wanted the white piece to show, so I ripped the paper towards me. If you don't want the white edge, then you rip the paper away from you. So I did that. So let's go ahead and glue this down and get started on this wall hanging. I also, if you didn't notice, I distressed the edges a little bit as well. And so when I put my glue on here, I'm not going to go all the way to the edge where I ripped it, because I do want to curl that back a little bit. So I'm just going a little under. And I'm going to my edges, and again, I'm not going all the way to the edge. Sorry about my hand being in your way, but it's just glue. We all know how to glue these things down. I'm going to go ahead and speed through this for you. Okay, so we've got it all glued down, and like I said, I just want to curl my edge a little bit here. So I'm just going to take my nails and curl some of this up. And yes, I did put it on an angle, because that's kind of the way I wanted it. And now that I've got some of this curled up, I'm going to go ahead and add a little more glue under it, especially to my edge. I want my edges secure. And then I'm just going to take my brayer and just kind of get those edges down. And so this is where we're at right now. This is the top of my hanging. And these are my edges. And yeah, I do have some paper off the edge. Now, if that's going to bother you, you can go ahead and trim it. I may come back through later on and trim that off, but for right now, I'm going to go ahead and let it dry. And we'll see how it looks when I'm done. So next up, we're just going to go ahead and decorate this. But before we do that, I'm gonna clip some of my edges down. I got these cute little clips at the dollar store, and they work really well to hold your papers down. So we're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna make sure I get this set up exactly at the top So when I go to place all my other elements down, that they will be exactly where I want to be. I've got some of my regular glue, and I've also got some foam tape too, because you saw this was pretty dimensional, and I kind of like it like that. And what I'm going is I'm pulling up my pictures because of course I kind of mapped this out a little bit beforehand, and I took a picture of it because I like the way it turned out, and so that's kind of where I want to go again with this. And what I'm using is, again, some ephemera pieces from the Simple Stories Simply Vintage Autumn Breeze line, and that's the papers that were in our October kits. It's now November, so our new kits are up, but if you also did not know, there is a sale going on in the store right now. It's our early holiday sale, and just about everything is 20% off. So go ahead over there and take a look. All right, let's get started. So we're gonna start with some of my base pieces. And again, like I said, I'm using ephemera from the kit, but I also pulled out some stuff from my stash. This chipboard piece is from the kit as well. It's also in our store. So I'm gonna go ahead and start laying my stuff down the way that I want it. And I'm kind of gilding the lily a little bit here with the sweater weather theme, because technically this paper really doesn't look like a sweater pattern, but look what I've got here. I've got a sweater on my tag here that I'm going to be using. And before I start putting this stuff down, I'm going to go ahead and distress my edges on these a little bit as well, just a little bit. Just trying to make it as rustic and fallish as I can. So just a little distressing, nothing deep. And if you don't like distressing, you can always go ahead and skip this part. But yeah, just a little light distressing. Oop. See, nothing major. And this one, you wouldn't even be able to see it, so there's no need for me to go ahead and distress that. So like I said, I'm just starting to lay my stuff out the way that I want it. I'm keeping this piece of chipboard raw, and I'm doing my base first. This wire, I bought this in a roll, and I think it either came from Home Depot or someplace like that. I've had it forever, and I don't even remember what section I got it in, but I figured it would be pretty cool to add some texture to this project. So again, like I said, I'm just laying my pieces out kind of the way that I want them before I start gluing everything down. And I've got a whole pile of stuff here that I pulled out. And I just got to make sure I get this exactly the way that I want it. And I'm pretty sure it's not going to come out exactly like the photo that I took, but it gives me a guideline. Someone taught me that trick a long time ago. I don't remember who it was, but they were like, you know, lay your stuff out, and once you get it the way you want it, then start building from there, or at least start gluing your things down from there. And so we're gonna go here, and I'm gonna take a piece of foam tape. And yes, I'm going to use foam tape on the mesh, but the best thing about it is I'm going to put it on a piece that's going to be hidden so you won't see it, because this mesh would be very difficult to lay down or to get it adhered to the board using just glue. So I'm going to go ahead and use some foam tape, a couple of pieces of that. And again, I'm putting it where you won't see it. And my friends and I, a long time ago, we used to call this hiding your mechanics. So it's basically just hiding your glue pieces and things that you don't want anyone to see the back side of. So that's all this is. And I'm just going to give it a little gentle lay here for now. I don't want to completely adhere it down because, again, I want to make sure that that's in the right spot as to where I want everything. Kind of angle it over a little bit more like that. going to go on top. And so far, it looks like we're pretty good. Yep, like that. So I'm going to go ahead and press that down. My next step is going to be adhering my chipboard piece down. So I'm going to go ahead and add that. And I don't know if you noticed, but my board got a little warped. It was warped before I put the wet products on it, so it wasn't the distress that warped it. I've had it for a long time, so it just could have been the humidity here during the summer that warped it. So I'm hoping that as I put these pieces on and start laying stuff down, that it will help to flatten out the circle. And there we go. That's going to hold that in place for now. And so we are cooking with gas here. Our next piece is going to be this piece, and I want to add some dimension to that. So I'm going to add some foam tape to it. I'm very generous with my foam tape. I buy it at, well, it's not $1 anymore. I think it's still $1.25, but yeah, I get my foam tape from Dollar Tree or Dollar General or whatever you have in your area. And so I've got that foamed down, and that's going to go there. And then this is going to go on top, kind of like that. And then this is going to go in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and make this all one piece so that I'll glue. Yeah, it's going to go up a little bit more like that. It's going to go a little bit like that. And this one's going to come out like that. So I've got it like this. And I'm going to glue this here, kind of like so. I'm going to move this over a bit, but this is going to get glued here, over and up. Kind of like that. And then I'm going to glue that here. So I want that like that. It's kind of where I'm going. And then I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to add some more foam tape down to the bottom of this. So I've almost made this like one collage piece. Are you guys close enough? Can you see this? You know what? Let me zoom in a little bit more, if I can get you in just a little bit without losing you on the screen. Okay. So there we are. So we've got our little collage piece here set up. And I'm pretty much going to glue it down like that. So let's pull off our foam tape. A little glue on my hands, getting a little sticky here now. We're getting into sticky territory. Adjust it the way I want it. Just kind of like right there. And I think right now it might be a good time for me to go ahead and take the clips off, because I'm pretty sure that's good and stuck right now. So I've got my clips off, and this is where we're at right now. This is how we're looking so far. Yes, I know you can still see some of the foam tape under my mesh, but we are by no means done. So our next step is going to finish embellishing the top of this. And okay, so we've got this, which is going to go like right across here. Nope, upside down. There we go. I want the scallop down at the bottom. And so we're just going to knit this. We'll sit the other scallop piece down. And we're going to glue right here. And we're taking it all the way to the edge here. And I'm going to take a little piece of foam tape and stick it under there, because it's already propped up because it's sitting on the piece of chipboard. So I'm going to foam tape the end of it. Probably should have done this beforehand. But yeah, we're going to foam tape the end of it and right over to the edge. And so now we've got another little piece that's going to get stuck like right in here. It's already stuck under the tape, but I'm going to glue a little bit here. So there we are with that. And now we're just going to add our flowers and things to embellish this some more at the top. All right, I've got this little banner here that says beautiful. So that's gonna go, but we're not gonna adhere that right now. We're gonna start with some leaves. I've got these little vellum leaves that I've had in my stash for a while. I like that I've been able to pull quite a few things from my stash that have been here for a while to create this project. This paper was perfect for some of the things that I have in my stash. So we're just going up there like this. And next we're going to, this little tree charm is in the October kit. And I was like, oh wow, that's so cute on there. And now we're gonna add some flowers, and I'm gonna use foam tape for a lot of my flowers. You guys only knew how long it took me to pick the flowers for this. I've got such a huge flower stash, and it took me a while. Decisions. You know, I had too many decisions, and I think sometimes that is a problem. It becomes overwhelming. All right, I'm gonna take my little, we're gonna pull that up, and we're gonna add our beautiful to that right there. And now we're gonna add our flower back to it. And actually that one's not gonna get foamed on it. It's just going to get some glue there. And I've got this cute little vellum acorn. I was dying to use it, so we're gonna stick him right in there as well. And we're just gonna let it sit up. We're not even gonna put a foam dot behind it. So here we are right now. And now we've got to finish the top and the other sides, because you know what you do to one side of your project you need to do to the other. So I'm just gonna sit these here. We're just placing our flowers for right now. This one's gonna go here, like that. And we've got another green one that will probably sit here. And then we've got this one that's going to get cut down. And actually going to cut that twice. You're going to get cut down. You're going to end up going in here like that. And it's going to cover our last piece of foam tape that we've got there. And actually I can just push that in and it's going to stick to some of the foam tape. And now it's time to adhere some of our flowers on this side, because again I want some of the mesh to show, or the metal to show through. And then we've got some more leaves here that we're going to add up to this side. And then we've got some flowers we're popping in up here at the top as well. I think a good wall hanging or a good tag or something always has a few little things or little elements hanging off the edge. And so this little piece of leaf that we cut off, we're going to stick right there. And so for the most part, for the top, we are done. And now it's time to work on the bottom half of this. I think this is so adorable. The bottom, again, I'm using a bunch of stuff that I got from my stash. So like this is a branch. And what I've done is I've gone ahead and I bent the branches the way that I want them for my project. And the bottom piece, this I just unrolled, it was curled, and we'll decide once we get it together as to whether or not I want to cut it off. But I want this diagonally pretty much across from our top cluster. This is another flower that I've had in my stash, and it actually has a clip on it. And so instead of gluing this, we're going to clip this onto the branch. And then that way I can maneuver it and get it down any way that I want it. And then once I've got it set, we are going to add some foam tape to the back of it to glue it down to the page. And so we've got our foam tape on it. And we're going to go ahead and glue this down. Alright, yeah, kind of like here. And like I said, my branches, we will maneuver them the best way that we think we need to. I've also got some of these big leaves, so we're going to go ahead and just add some of the big leaves to the top. I love the color of these leaves. And again, these came from my stash. They're so old, I couldn't even tell you where I got them from. But we're going to start there with that. And then we're going to move on to getting the rest of our flowers in here. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take one of these big ones. And again, we might have to maneuver a little bit. But we're going to get this guy in here, and I'm using foam tape for that. And I'm going to reinforce my foam tape too with a little bit of my liquid glue down at the bottom, just because these elements are on the bottom and sometimes they tend to get hit and things like that. And I want to make sure that it's really secure. So I'm adding that in there. We've also got some leaves here, some more vellum leaves that I'm going to add. They're just kind of gonna go down and under. We've got another one we're going to add here. And now we've got some more of our smaller flowers that we're adding. We're gonna let that sit, but we're gonna come back and manipulate this branch a little bit. But while that's drying, we're gonna move to the other side. On the other side, we've got more flowers. And for these, I'm going to pull these branches up because I do want those up a little bit. And we're going to sit this right in here. And we're just using regular glue, no foam tape or anything. But we're going to get it situated like right in here. And we're going to take this little yellow one. These flowers, the yellow one and these bright oranges, were part of the kit. And more leaves. Well, we'll do that leaf last because it's got to go under something. We're going to take this one and we're going to stick this one like right in here. Our clip was showing, so we had to hide our clip a little bit. And more flowers. And this project, I want to thank my other paper sisters for inviting me to be part of their group for these these YouTube hops that we do. They are a bunch of talented ladies, and I'm so grateful and thankful that they've invited me to join in with these monthly hops. It's been so much fun creating. They've come up with the most amazing topics for us to create with, and it's really been challenging me and taking me outside of my comfort zone. So I want to give a shout out to them and thank them, and make sure that you visit their blogs too. All the links are down below. All right, I'm just manipulating my branch the way I want it. But again, like I said, make sure you visit all the YouTube, not the blogs, I keep saying blogs. Make sure you visit all the YouTube channels. They're all linked down below. And while you're here, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. I will be doing a giveaway, and last month's winner, I'm going to put their name down. Hopefully by the time this goes up, I will have notified them and heard back from them, but I'm still going to put their name down. And once you like, comment, and subscribe, you will also be eligible for a prize. And that prize is a gift certificate to the store where you can go in and you can pick up this kit or any other kit, or you can check out some of our fun pieces of chipboard. I'm just adding these little tags to here. They're little fall postage stamps, all part of the ephemera from the kit. So I'm just sticking those down in here like that. And we are almost done with this project. I'm just making sure that everything is secure and covered the way that I want it. I'm going to do that like that. We'll stick that up a little bit. And so like I said, I am really enjoying these hops. And I hope you are enjoying them as well and enjoying all the fun projects that these ladies create. Our theme for this month was sweater weather, if I didn't tell you that before. And so this is where we're looking like right now. And I'm thinking I may want to add one more flower to this. I'm in flower overload, but you know what? In for a penny, in for a pound. I'm going to pull out another green flower. I see a space where I think it would fit nicely. So we're going to go ahead and add that in. And I think it fits nicely right there. Get it to stick. Add some more glue to that. And now I've also got, oh, we're not done yet. We're gonna add some trim to this, and we're gonna do it a little bit differently this time. We're gonna go here, gonna go here. We're just gonna make a simple bow. And I've also got some rub-ons, but I don't know. Oh, or we've got, oh, I've got these cute little words. That's what I wanted to do. I've got these cute little words, these glitter words from the kit. I wanted to use these. We'll figure out a way to incorporate these because I've got grateful, thankful, and blessed. And do we want to add these, or do we just want to leave it the way it is? And I'm thinking, you know what? Stop. Just stop. Because I'm going to end up making a mess. You know what? Sometimes you just got to tell yourself to stop. And the other thing I think I'm going to do is this. It's not working for me, so I'm going to cut that off. Let me get my wire cutters here. And we're going to cut that off way up here. And hey, I wonder, if we toss this in, like right here. Now it's not really showing. Like I said, just stop, Kim. Just stop. So this is our sweater weather wall hanging project. Let me zoom you back out. Oh, wrong way. Sorry about that. Okay, so this is our full project. And it's gonna hang on the wall like that. And I absolutely love it. It was a quick project, believe it or not, with all my fumblings and everything. It really was a quick project, and I adore it. I really do. So thank you for being part of our sweater weather YouTube hop. Again, make sure you hit all the links down below and check out all the other ladies' projects. And we'll be back in December again with another hop for you guys. So I hope you've enjoyed this. And this has been Kim and for Trey Jolie Kit Club, part of Paper Sisters. So thank you again. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for your chance to win. Bye.